Imagine a world where the best-selling three-row SUV on the planet just decided to break all the rules. For over 20 years, the Toyota Highlander has been the safe, predictable choice for millions of families. But for 2026, Toyota has done the unthinkable. They've taken their crown jewel and completely overhauled the formula, creating a vehicle that doesn't just compete with the likes of Honda and Kia, but actually threatens to make luxury SUVs obsolete. You might think you know the Highlander, but the 2026 model is a radical departure that introduces a standard. Features so controversial, it has longtime fans divided. If you are looking for the same old suburban hauler, you are in for a massive shock, because by the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the one devastating design flaw that Toyota is hoping you won't notice until after you've signed the papers. The 2026 Highlander arrives with a sharpened, aggressive new face that looks like it was chiseled out of a solid block of aluminum. Gone are the soft, bubbly curves of the past. In their place, we get razor-thin LED headlights and a massive, blacked-out grille that borrows heavily from its bigger brother, the Grand Highlander. But don't let the looks fool you. The real magic is happening under the hood. Toyota has officially killed off the front-wheel drive option for the gas models, making a sophisticated all-wheel drive system standard across the entire lineup. This means whether you're buying the base XLE or the top-tier Platinum, you're getting a 2.4-liter turbocharged powerhouse that pumps out 265 horsepower and a massive 310 pound-feet of torque. It's punchy, it's responsive, and it finally gives the Highlander the get up and go it's been lacking for years. Step inside and the transformation is even more dramatic. Toyota has finally ditched the dated plastic interiors for a true digital cockpit. We are talking about a dual-screen layout that spans nearly the entire dashboard, giving the driver a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster that flows seamlessly into a massive central infotainment hub. The software is lightning fast, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that actually work without the usual lag. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the future of the SUV market, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like so you never miss out on the latest automotive breakthroughs. This year, Toyota is also introducing a new Nightshade hybrid trim that brings a sinister, murdered-out look to the family segment, featuring 20-inch black alloy wheels and smoked-out trim that makes this SUV look more like a stealth bomber than a grocery getter. But for most buyers, the real conversation starts and ends with the hybrid. For 2026, the Highlander Hybrid is targeting a staggering 36 miles per gallon combined, in a vehicle that can carry 8 people and a week's worth of gear. Those numbers are practically unheard of. Toyota's electronic on-demand AWD system for the hybrid uses a dedicated electric motor for the rear wheels, providing instant traction without the weight and complexity of a traditional drive shaft. It is smoother, quieter, and more refined than any Highlander before it. They've even updated the regenerative braking system to feel more natural, allowing you to control the deceleration in steps, almost like downshifting a manual transmission. It's clear that Toyota is leaning hard into their electrification expertise to bury the competition. However, as impressive as the tech and the fuel economy are, there is a massive elephant in the room that Toyota is trying to distract you from with all these fancy screens. While the 2026 Highlander has grown in terms of luxury and performance, it has actually stayed exactly the same size on the outside. This leads us to the hidden flaw that could be a total deal breaker for your family. Because the Highlander sits on the same wheelbase as the previous generation, that third row is still incredibly cramped, while rivals like the Chevy Traverse and even Toyota's own Grand Highlander offer adult-sized seating in the very back. The standard 2026 Highlander still feels like a penalty box for anyone over 5 feet tall. Even worse, if you have that third row up, your cargo space is virtually non-existent, leaving you just enough room for a few grocery bags and not much else. Toyota is betting that you'll be so distracted by the 5,000-pound towing capacity and the beautiful new panoramic moonroof that you won't realize your teenagers will outgrow the back seat before your first oil change. It's a brilliant piece of engineering, but for the $55,000 price tag of a loaded Platinum, you have to ask yourself if you're buying a 3-row SUV or just a very expensive two-row with a couple of emergency jump seats.